Dogs make their feelings obvious. They run up, wag their tails, and demand a hug. Cats, on the other hand, are famously reserved, often turning their backs and leaving us to guess what's going on behind those unblinking eyes. This perceived aloofness has created a long-standing cultural bias. The author Rudyard Kipling claimed that cats live entirely for themselves, seemingly incapable of the attachment we see in other animals. The disconnect happens because we constantly anthropomorphize our pets, meaning we project human emotions and social standards onto them. When we judge a cat by canine standards, we hit a massive communication barrier. But if you look closely at feline biology, the narrative changes. The behaviors we often find annoying, bizarre, or even slightly hostile are actually highly evolved, intense declarations of affection. To truly understand a cat, we have to drop our human biases. We have to learn how to decode a unique, predatory language of love. Take spatial invasion, for example. If you own a cat, you likely have a small, furry shadow following you from the kitchen to the bedroom and inevitably into the closed bathroom. This persistent tracking is rarely a demand for food. In the feline world, maintaining close physical proximity is how they express a biological drive to share space and spend time with their chosen companions. Then there is the physical obstruction. Cats have a habit of winding themselves tightly around your legs while you walk, which slows you down and frequently becomes a tripping hazard. This behavior is deliberate. By rubbing against you and transferring her scent, your cat is actively marking you. It is a display of possessive tenderness, broadcasting to any potential competitors that you belong to her. This possessiveness extends into the night. You might be woken up at 3 in the morning by the feeling of a small, loud engine working directly on your chest. While scientists note that purring can sometimes indicate worry, a cat purring loudly by your side in bed is expressing deep attachment. What feels to us like an annoyance, clumsiness, or an invasion of privacy is simply a cat actively securing and maintaining its emotional territory. Other declarations of love trigger our human defense mechanisms. It starts with the unblinking stare. We consider long, unbroken eye contact to be rude or aggressive. Feline etiquette operates differently. In their body language, an extended stare indicates friendliness and intense, focused interest in you. Then there are the interactions that cause actual physical pain, like when your cat lightly chews on your skin or gives you a deep tissue massage while extending her sharp claws into your leg. Both of these actions are rooted in care and sensory pleasure. Mother cats gently nibble their kittens to groom them, and clawed kneading is an uncontrollable, reflexive response to feeling completely happy and content. This instinctual behavior peaks with a habit many humans find repulsive: waking up to a dead mouse, insect, or snake left as a present on the floor. Delivering captured prey or inflicting mild pain through grooming are deeply ingrained caregiving instincts. It is exactly how a predator shows it wants to provide for you. To cut through the confusion, look at this diagram showing a cat's tail. It serves as an emotional barometer, giving us a mechanical gauge to read a feline's exact mood. When the tail is extended straight up, the cat feels friendly, highly content, and happy in its environment. If the tail is straight but bends the tip into a hook, that signals active curiosity and a strong desire to play. When that straight vertical tail quivers rapidly, it is an expression of pure ecstasy. Your cat is genuinely thrilled to see you. Contrast those with a tail that thrashes wildly side to side or bristles outward. These are clear warnings of overstimulation, intense anger, or defensive aggression. And if you ever see a cat wrap its tail entirely around an object or your arm, you are witnessing the feline equivalent of a physical hug. Mastering this tail vocabulary turns a seemingly unpredictable animal into a readable, communicative partner. Beyond the tail and the territorial marking, there are a few physical milestones that prove you have been fully accepted into a cat's innermost circle of trust. The ritual of rubbing noses or jutting their forehead directly against your face requires absolute comfort. They are placing their most delicate features right in your line of fire. But the final tier of feline trust is willingly exposing their belly. This action carries immense biological weight. For an apex micropredator to lie on its back and expose its vital organs to you, it must drop every single physical defense it has. Cats are deeply social creatures, speaking a persistent language of proximity, scent, and trust. When we learn to read their strange signals, we realize they are simply waiting for us to understand them.